unstoppable force. The King of Curses has found his match, and the world is about to pay the price. We left off with Megumi Fushiguro pushed to the brink of death, initiating a suicide ritual that no 10 Shadows user in history has ever survived. The Divine General Mahoraga has descended upon Shibuya. It is a creature of pure adaptation, a biological machine that learns from every wound it receives. But Sukuna isn't running. He's smiling. He has saved Megumi from the ritual's immediate death, but only so he can dismantle the general himself. Today, we witness a clash of titans that defies the laws of sorcery. When the invisible slashes meet the golden wheel, the only thing left behind will be a crater where a city once stood. Welcome to episode 13. Brace yourselves, because the shrine is about to be opened. Scene 1. The adaptation begins. The episode opens with the massive Mahoraga towering over Sukuna in the middle of a deserted intersection. The golden wheel above the general's head spins. Click. Mahoraga lunges. Its movements are heavy but impossibly fast. It swings its arm blade, which is coated in positive energy, the ultimate weakness for any cursed spirit. But Sukuna isn't a curse. He is a sorcerer inhabiting a human body. He blocks the strike with a casual flick of his wrist. I see, Sukuna muses. If I were a normal curse, I would have been turned to dust by that single blow. Sukuna counters with Dismantle, sending dozens of invisible flying slashes at the general. Mahoraga is shredded, blood spraying across the asphalt. But as it falls, the wheel spins again. Click. The wounds knit back together instantly. Mahoraga stands up, and this time it can see Sukuna's invisible attacks. It deflects the next wave of slashes with ease. Scene 2. The experiment of the king. The battle turns into a high-speed laboratory experiment. Sukuna is testing the limits of Mahoraga's adaptation. He uses a variety of slashes, changing the speed and the pattern, but every time the wheel spins, Mahoraga becomes immune to that specific type of damage. You adapt to any and all phenomena, Sukuna realizes. It's not just healing, it's evolution. The animation captures the scale of the fight as they crash through skyscrapers, turning steel and glass into powder. Sukuna is enjoying himself. He hasn't felt this challenged in 1,000 years, but he knows that if he doesn't kill Mahoraga in a single overwhelming strike, the general will eventually become untouchable. Scene 3. Malevolent Shrine. Sukuna decides to end the game. He stands in the center of Shibuya, his hands forming the most feared seal in history. Domain expansion. Malevolent Shrine. Unlike other domains, Sukuna's does not create a separate space with a barrier. It is divine because it manifests directly in the real world, covering a radius of up to 200 meters. Within this circle, anything with cursed energy is hit by Cleave, and anything without it is hit by Dismantle, relentlessly until nothing is left but dust. The scene is a masterpiece of horror. We see the skyscrapers, the cars, the pavement, and the remaining transfigured humans being systematically sliced into microscopic pieces. The sure hit effect is infinite. Mahoraga is caught in the center of the storm, being carved 1,000 times a second. Scene 4. The ashes of Shibuya. The wheel above Mahoraga is spinning frantically, trying to adapt to the slashing attacks. But Sukuna has a second trick. While the shrine is still active, He draws a flaming arrow from his open technique, the same one he used to kill Jogo. Fire, Sukuna commands. The arrow pierces the center of the domain. Because Mahoraga was busy adapting to slashing, it hadn't yet adapted to fire. The resulting explosion is a nuclear-level blast that vaporizes the Divine General and everything else within the 200-meter radius. When the light fades, the center of Shibuya is gone. There are no buildings. There are no trees. There is only a perfectly circular, flat wasteland of gray ash. Scene 5. The Price of Awakening. Sukuna drops Megumi off near a medical team, ensuring his toy survives. But then, his time is up. The 15 fingers have been processed, and Yuji Itadori's soul is clawing its way back to the surface. The transition is haunting. The black markings vanish from Yuji's skin. He opens his eyes and looks around. He isn't in a subway station anymore. He is standing in a giant empty circle of ash. He looks at his hands. He remembers everything. He remembers the screams of the people Sukuna killed through his eyes. He looks at the carnage, the thousands of lives erased in an instant because he couldn't hold back the king. Yuji breaks. He falls to his knees, vomiting and screaming into the dirt, clawing at his own face. Just die, he shrieks at himself. Go ahead and die, Yuji Itadori. Scene 6. The Soul Killer. While Yuji is suffering in the wasteland, the episode shifts back to the subway. Nanami Kento is walking through the wreckage. Half of his body has been burnt to a crisp by Jogo's flames. He is a walking corpse, hallucinating about the beaches of Malaysia. He encounters a group of transfigured humans and kills them mechanically, his movements slow and agonizing. He reaches a hallway and stops. Standing there is Mahito. Mahito places a hand on Nanami's back. We've had some good times, haven't we? Yuji arrives just in time to see them. Their eyes meet. Nanami looks at Yuji one last time, a faint smile on his scarred face. Itadori? You've got it from here. Splat. The screen goes white as Mahito triggers idle transfiguration. Nanami Kento is gone. The final suspense. The heart of the series has just been ripped out. Yuji vs Mahito. This is the fight we've been waiting for. Yuji has nothing left to lose, and Mahito is at the peak of his cruelty. Will Yuji's rage be enough to touch the soul of a monster? The return of Tudo. The battle is about to become a 2-on-1, but can even the brother save Yuji from this level of despair? The end of the night? Shibuya is still burning, and the final players are moving into position. If you are crying for Nanami, smash that like button and subscribe. We are entering the self-embodiment of perfection phase. Press the bell icon for episode 14, Right and Wrong Part 2, where the greatest rivalry in Jujutsu Kaisen reaches its final bloody conclusion. Was Nanami's final message a blessing or a curse for Yuji? Let us know in the comments. End of episode 13.